Drop kick me Jesus through the goalpost of life. Did you hear about the herd of donkeys injured when a plane crashed at the border fence? A reporter inquiring how this tragedy happened was informed that the left wing was destroyed. 10 engineer professors board a plane. And once they're inside, the plane is about to take off, and the air hostess comes out and tells everyone that the plane has been made by the students of those teachers and professors. Immediately, 9 professors get up and run to the exit door, and down the chute they go. One of them stays seated, calmly reading a book. And one of the students on the plane, who was there to see how it all worked out, approached the professor and thanked him for trusting him. To which the professor replied, "If my students really made this plane, I'm 100% confident it'll never take off." Lost it all in a crap game. Everything worth living for, all gone up in alcohol, smoke, and pills. He, him, his, them. Oh, what I've been going through, oh me, oh my. How you gonna make it before you die? Yeah, and this here fellow rolled up on me, and he said, "Hairman, most of all them people get their marbles back in 5 years or so, but in your case, surely it'll take 7 if you ever are or more." Yeah, it wasn't quite dementia, but 3-letter acronyms were chasing me. I stumbled and I fumbled. Those drawn-out, wild buck and bronco days. A decade or more or less, I was hoping to get the marbles back, 'cause I had lost it all, everything I had. Yes, sirree, had lost it all, everything I had. Everything worth living for was just a memory, dust remembering the sunset of it all. Alcohol, smoke, and pills. Yeah, it took my will. He, him, his. Oh, what I was going through. No one knows the burden I bared. A wise man once said to me, "It'll take at least 7 years to be what you once were." And in my darkest hour, I heard this voice guiding me through this endless noise. But in my mind, 3 letters chased at me, my constant enemy. He, him, his. Oh, what I'm going through, no one know. A wise man once said to me, it'd take at least 7 years, if not a decade or more. Stumbling, fumbling bum I was, as them wild broncos roared, holding on with all my might, hoping one day I'd see the light. Him, he, and his. Oh, what I went through, no one knows. But this wise man once told me it'd take you at least 5 to 7 years or a decade to be set free. And the decades have passed, and maybe even more, but I kept fighting, for I was sure I would be, as they say, born again, clear of mind, and leave all this dilemma behind. Now, I'll tell you the one about Scarlett Johansson on a plane that crashes on a remote island. Ooh, to be on that plane. She and some regular guy are the only 2 survivors, and they make the best of the situation, scavenge what supplies they can find. And they try and keep going on and on. They build a little hut and make a little fire, and they're hanging out on the beach. And they, man and woman, they have their needs, and eventually Well, you know what happens. It's the birds and the bees, and it keeps going on for years and months, and they fall in love. And one day she notices him looking so depressed, and Scarlet says to him, listen, that plane crash has been the best thing that's ever happened to me, because the two of us are together. If there's anything I can do to cheer you up, please let me know. He looks at her, dead in the eye, and says, actually, there is something. Put on my clothes and tuck up your hair under my hat. Rub mud on your face so I can look like you got a beard, and start walking down the beach. And Scarlet thinks this is weird, but wanting to make him happy, she goes along with it. And once she gets about 200 yards down, she turns around and sees her boyfriend running up to her shouting, Bro, you never believe who I'm sleeping with. And that's the way it was.